Hello, BookTube. I made a bunch of videos earlier today. A little bit more than my usual daily tally, and about 3 times as much as the monthly tally of every other booktuber. And I thought, okay, well, might as well give them time to take a breath and get up off the mat. But then, once those videos were uploaded, one of you suggested that I was an unrepeatable name if I didn't go for what they referred to so charmingly as the full 8. Because I guess 8 videos is what you want from me a day. So, not that I'm vulnerable to taunting, but I thought I would make a little mail haul here. So we've got a couple of packages, an envelope and a box, and we'll see what they have. Actually, the only thing that I took out of the mail earlier today was the Library Hall of the Damned. So let's see what this first one is. Oh, okay, great. Great. This comes out in early November, and it struck me as very interesting. This is by Vanessa Chang, and it's called The Body Digital, A Brief History of Humans and Machines from Cuckoo Clocks to ChatGPT. So this is going to be a paperback original. It's going to look just like this. It's going to be, $20 in November. The Body Digital by thought leader Dr. Vanessa Chang. I can't help. there is a parody of the TED Talk called "How to Be a Thought Leader," and I can't help but think about that parody when I hear that phrase. And also, just one more clarification here: Dr. Vanessa Chang is the director of programs at Leonardo Institute at Leonardo, the International Society for Arts and Sciences. She has been a lecturer in visual and critical studies at California College of the Arts, lead curator at CODAIM Art and Tech. She has a PhD in modern thought and literature from Stanford University, where she researched electronic gesture across the arts and was a fellow at Stanford Humanities Center. Okay, all right. So her name is Vanessa Chang. She does not have an MD. What is the relationship between our bodies, our senses, and our technologies? In today's world of blinding technological change, of artificial intelligence and deep fakes, and of ChatGPT, it is easy to forget that we have always had complicated relations with technology, whether that technology is computers, player pianos, or even eyeglasses. In this wide-ranging and fascinating study, the author takes us on a historical tour of the interactions between our bodies and machines, showing that the advent of new technologies has always been met with varied reactions, from misplaced fear to tragic over-optimism. So what do you think about that? Do you think that nanotechnology, the internet, social media, and ChatGPT are an order of magnitude different, a different animal, or what the author here proposes, which is they're all on a spectrum? Very curious. This should be really interesting. I wonder how many of you have and use ChatGPT. I met, or rather not met, but I emailed with someone just about a month ago who considers their ChatGPT. Are there different kinds? I've never used it. Are there different kinds of ChatGPT? Different levels of complexity or whatnot? I emailed back and forth with someone last week whose ChatGPT is one of her, as she put it, one of her closest friends. They talk all the time. Is that possible? Is that possible to do in any satisfying way? Anyway, that is our first book, The Body Digital. And now we will do the box. Because I, for some unknown reason, yielded to schoolyard taunting to make an 8th video today. Utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Other booktubers make 1 video, maybe 2, and then pant with exhaustion for a week. Here, I make 7 videos, and I'm told that's not enough. So anyway, let's see what we have here. This one has a sheet to it. Good. So what have we got here? I don't need all of this, do I? No. All right, so this comes out in late August. Are you going to tell me that? Oh, you're being awful. Yeah, this comes out in late August. This is by Peter Mann, and it is called World Pacific. It's a novel. The author is the dazzling talent behind the acclaimed debut novel, The Torqued Man. And this book is a unique, utterly engrossing, and at times hilariously funny novel of historical fiction and World War II espionage, sure to delight readers everywhere. In 1939, just as the clouds of war are gathering, Richard Dickey Halifax, boy's adventure writer of manly bravado and the breeziest of prose styles, vanishes in the Pacific. Halifax was attempting to sail a Chinese junk from Hong Kong to San Francisco as part of the World's Fair festivities on Treasure Island. But while his disappearance upends the lives of those left in his wake back home, both his machinations and his letters to his young readers live on. So the main character is an author. Hildegard Rausch, an emigre painter and the daughter of Germany's greatest living writer in exile, finds her twin brother in a coma after an attempted suicide. He left a mysterious note that sends her on a search for the truth about her brother's relationship with Richard Halifax and the dangerous secret he entrusted to the writer before his voyage. And finally, Simon Falk, a British intelligence officer, has been assigned to ferret out Nazi spies in California. He learns of the arrival of a mysterious American agent from across the Pacific, part of a joint German-Japanese operation. Okay, so this novel is going to braid those together. So Peter Mann is a distinctive talent with the ability to channel modern masters like Thomas Mann and Flann O'Brien in constructing an elaborate, playful, yet deadly work of literary fiction. His literary work also calls to mind the madcap films of Wes Anderson and the history and hilarity of the Flashman novels. Good Lord. Okay. All right, well, let's see about this. Let's see. Okay, that's our author right there. He's the author of The Torqued Man. Originally from Kansas City, he's a longtime resident of San Francisco and teaches history and literature at Stanford. Okay, so a novel coming out next month. That's good. That. I don't know if the book is any good. I'll find out. But it's good because I am really trying to build out my August shelf. So this will work just fine for that. And then we've got one for much later in the year. So there you go. There you go. Under 10 minutes, there is video number 8. 2 books today. So I'll wrap this up for the rest of the day. There's not going to be a 9th video. There's not going to be a live stream. For Pete's sake. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe with one video. I'll see you then. Thank you, BookTube.